Now, it's not so much a system box, but a little bit of everything in here. But you see that console to the right here. This is the oh yeah, the original Pong, 1975, the Atari Pong. You can always tell. You see that right there, the yellow. That's the original. Usually, most of these are blue. That's the 76 version, which I have those too. It's a Super Pong. But this was the 2-player game. You know, no detachable controllers, no nothing. Just one person over here, one person over there. Now, of course, you know this thing's older than me by not by much, but I didn't have this. But I remember getting it just for the sake of getting it a long time ago, and definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. You guys ever collect any of this stuff? Look at that. Devil. I love stuff like this. Anytime there was like a little gaming thing you get for like doing a pre-order or something, it's great. And that's a heck of a game. That's probably my favorite Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 3, definitely my out of all the series. Well, Devil May Cry 4 was good, but I don't know. Devil May Cry 3, great ending. You ever beat it? Certain way to unlock where you can just blast away a bunch of enemies. That was pretty cool. Now, there's a bunch of controllers in this. You know, like my Wii controller. We don't need to go through all these controllers. Oh, this actually, I don't know if you even recognize that. Yeah, the JVC XI. I got that in here somewhere. If you don't know what that is, when the Sega Genesis and the Sega CD, you know, they had all those compartments where they made one console that played everything. It's pretty cool looking. I got that at a one of those mom and pop stores again for about $50. This is that 4-way adapter that we had. It was pretty neat. I don't remember that. It has to have bad relay though. When I think about that, this is an 8-bit Nintendo. You plug your controllers into this, and then it would relay the information to your block on the Nintendo. It had to have bad lag, but I don't remember that. Man, I love the Dreamcast controllers. Remember when I first played that Dreamcast? I thought this was one of the smoothest controllers. Felt so good, and you can just take these out. You know, cool thing. I don't know if you ever played it, the Dreamcast, but you have these little memory cards, right? Then you can actually put games on it. Well, they can actually connect into one another like this. Then you guys can actually play little games on there. I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't just a memory card. I wish they would bring some of these back. That was kind of neat. But you would put it in there, then you can select your game, like when you're playing your football games. You can have your 9 selections. You would see them up on the screen right there, and then you would just see the dots, and you would just pick your dots so they couldn't see your screen for the screen pickers. Let's see. Kingsfield. I played this game so many times. I don't know, something about it. It's kind of slow and sluggish. Reminds me of, remember Draken or Drakon, whatever you call it on Super Nintendo? 3D game. I played the heck out of that. But Kingsfield had that same vibe. I liked it. Liked it a lot. Yeah, there's a 6-button controller right there. Some old guides in here too, guys. Old guides. Look at this. Nintendo Power Guide. Look at that. $5 for Mario Brothers 3. Oh, I found this at a Goodwill for 50 cents. It's the Killer Instinct, the soundtrack, still sealed. Never opened it. Not like I had not really big into music on games, but 50 cents is worth something to get and collect, you know. Mecha Soul 2. Oh, this is an old MK3. Wasn't that great at MK? You know, I actually did a contest one time. I forget who was doing it. I think it might have been Electronic Boutique. There was a tour going on with all these types of games you can play. And I entered a Mortal Kombat one. I didn't win. I think I got like 4th place, 3rd place. You know, I can't remember the exacts. That's pretty cool. Again, when you used to get all these freebies just for pre-ordering something. Oh, limited edition, 28,000 out of 50,000. That big worth something. Yeah. I had the Wind Waker guide. I never even looked. These, I don't even, I like the guides. I buy them, but of course I never really use them because I love exploring the Zelda games on my own. I don't want to know where stuff is. I want to find stuff. I love that about story-based games. Man, wasn't that? That was a great games, man. Can't believe it. Oh man, this guide. I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't know what that's doing in here, but I did read it all, so y'all better watch out. Whoa, no. Medal of Honor. Yeah, I got some Medal of Honor ones. Those were good games, though. I got the games too. Oh, and I don't know, just an X-Men comic. I don't know where that came from. Street Fighter 4. Now, yeah, I do read these kind of comics so I can learn these combos a little better. Because that started getting a little bit more advanced for me. Oh man, I can't believe I have this. The Ocarina of Time strategy guide. That's a pretty cool one right there. Oh yeah. Look. So back in the day, I always say that a lot of these games. I wanted to make a 3DO secret. What is this? Oh, look at this. This is when I actually bought my 3DO system. Look, I still got the receipt. Oh, I can't. Anyway, can you read that? $456 total. Got the 3DO with Jurassic Park and a free game. Then I went ahead and bought my headphones. They're pretty nice. Oh, you know, when I see this, I know exactly what this is. The cheats. That's for Night Trap. I don't know if you guys remember that game. That's a good one. But anyway, when I had this, I was actually typing up a bunch of codes. Let me look up here. Give you an example of what my stuff looked like. You know, just an old thing that I typed up on an actual typewriter. Yeah, that's what I had back in the day. So I'd read some codes, write them down, and I'd be all professional with them and create my secret. You guys ever use that? This one use oh man, look at this. This is just sneaking in there. A 3D little guide. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's put all this stuff on. What is this? Oh man, let me tell you about this other thing, guys. And then we'll move on from the box there. Got one more thing from this box I'm gonna tell you about, and then we're done. Okay. I ain't trying to bore anybody here. Too late. So funny. Anyway. Check out this. So look, I don't want to show you my address where I used to live, but Crystal Dynamics wrote me a letter. This is pretty. I saved it because I thought it was pretty cool. And you know, and they say my name on it, and they say, "Hey, Lee, got your letter today." And what this was is I actually wrote Crystal Dynamics a suggestion for Slam and Jam. I don't know if you guys. It was a 3DO game coming out. It's called Slam and Jam '95, but they didn't get the NBA license. And I really wanted that NBA license because it was a great game. It was like NCAA college basketball, you know, but with way better graphics and kind of a mix of like NBA Jam, you know, like a more milder NBA Jam. It was a good game. All I told him was like, hey, can't you create a system where we can just change the names of the teams and the colors and kind of hopefully maybe, you know, take out one of your team names, replace it with Chicago Bulls, you know, change this guy's number and call him Jordan, you know, stuff like that. And they went through the whole spill about how that's when I learned games go gold. And it was too late. They said, hey, we appreciate your idea, but the game's already went gold. There's no changes, blah, blah, blah. I said, but we'll think about your suggestion in the next Slam Jam 96. But it was cool that they reached out. You know, you write back, you can just write to a game company, and they mailed me a letter back.